Hey, what's up, guys? I want to give you a real quick pre-fight video, man, for UFC tonight. Hopefully, the UFC will finally put on a good card. I think they've been cursed on pay-per-view since Goldberg was let go. But this card is so stacked tonight in Dallas, man. If this card is a bust, man, you know something is really bad because they got some really good fighters and great fights on this card. I'm doing this off the top of my head, so forgive me if I'm a bit off, but talking about only the fights that I care about, Eddie Alvarez and Dustin Poirier. Look, Eddie Alvarez, I'm guessing they just picked him up off of the floor at MSG. You know, I mean, last time I saw him, he was getting bitch slapped all around MSG by Conor McGregor, getting embarrassed. Guy was so embarrassed, I think his kids should change their last names. It was pathetic, man. Um, there's no way in hell I can pick him after that performance, after that disaster. He has to show me something. All right, show me where his head and heart's gonna be after that, after just getting demolished. All right, and Dustin Poirier. For some reason, I like seeing Poirier lose. I don't know why, but I like to see him lose. So I really can't pick in this fight, man. I just hope that we get a 15-minute war and they beat the hell out of each other for our entertainment. So no pick from me on that fight. May the best man win. I just hope it lasts full 15 minutes and they wail on each other. All right, now to the pay-per-view. Yair Rodriguez and Frankie Edgar. Look, how old is Frankie Edgar now? 36 probably. He is. That is an advanced age for a featherweight slash lightweight. You know, um, he took a bad beating against Jose Aldo at UFC 200. After being on such a roll, Jose Aldo literally standing in the middle of the cage, beating Frankie Edgar off counter strikes, man. Demolished him, 4 rounds to one. In his last fight, I believe, while he beat Jeremy Stevens, he got caught with something. At some point, Stevens hit him with something. So, is there some slippage starting to settle in? Is Frankie gonna start being on the downside here? This guy is going against, man, a bigger guy, a young stud, athletic, talented. I'm going with Rodriguez, man, for the upset. He is a live dog. So yes, I am going with Rodriguez. Because of the age disparity, and this could be a night where everybody sees that Frankie is slipping. The age is gonna settle in. It's gonna happen soon. You know. Then next we got Masvidal and Maya. I'm going with Maya in that. I believe Masvidal has some good takedown defense, but I am going with Damian Maya, man. The guy's just too skilled. If he is somehow able to get Masvidal down, man, it's gonna be a disaster and a nightmare, I believe. And of course, we know Masvidal would have the striking advantage, so this is a style versus style matchup. Will it be on the feet or will it be on the ground? Um, I guess from an emotional standpoint as well, I would prefer to see Maya win over Masvidal. I don't know, sometimes Masvidal rubs me the wrong way. So, in an emotional sense, I would want Maya to win that fight. Let's see. Now, next we have the co-main event: Jessica Andrade and Joanna Jędrzejczyk. All right. Again, I'm going with the upset. I'm going with Jessica Andrade, who has looked like the 115 cyborg since she dropped down. I think she's gonna be too strong. I believe if it goes to ground, she will have an advantage, and she has that knockout power. She can land on Jacek and hurt her. I believe Jacek is kind of nervous going into this fight from just the vibe I'm getting from her face, her tone, things that she's been saying. I think that she realized that this is a serious threat, and this could be her time, man. She has had a good number of title defenses, and this girl used to fight in higher weight classes, tough. I think I am going with the upset, man. I'm going with Andrade, um, who is a live dog, of course. And finally, Miocic and JDS. Um, my I really this is again an emotional pick, but I'm gonna go for Junior Dos Santos just because to me he's the more likable guy. Miocic, man, he is a terrible talker. And as far as the fighting goes, look, JDS, I thought he was finished after those beatings by Velasquez, but then he fights and then he got knocked out by Overeem. Then he fought Ben Rothwell, and man, I was shocked at what he did. I thought Rothwell was gonna win that fight, and he embarrassed Rothwell. Man, made him look bad. So if that Junior Dos Santos shows up, he is a live dog. He has a good chance. Miocic, the guy just doesn't blow me away, man. I just don't find him to be spectacular. The guy just doesn't move me, man. I know he has power. Look what he did to Verdum, all that. Of course, he finished off Overeem, but Overeem's chin is not the best. We all know. So, yeah, I'm going with Junior Dos Santos.